Hey guys, so before we get the video started, I just wanted to apologize for the cereal bits that are on my face throughout the entire video. I did not notice they were there until I started editing this video, but I'm pretty sure they're there for the entire video, so bear with me, ignore them if you can. I am sorry in advance for the cereal bits that are on my face. I just finished eating breakfast. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Hey guys, so today, you've asked for it, I'm giving it to you. I'm finally going to be adapting Super Sentai seasons into Power Rangers. I've put a lot of thought into this one, and I really think you guys are going to enjoy the storyline. So yeah, let's get right into it. And remember, you're in the zone, the superhero zone. Cue intro. Hello, and welcome to Superheroez 101, where the superheroing is never done. My name's Xavier, and I'll be your host. And as you heard from the beginning of the video, I'm going to be adapting Super Sentai seasons into my version of Power Rangers and what I think these Super Sentai seasons could work as Power Rangers could be, if that makes sense. So today, the Super Sentai seasons I'm going to be adapting are DonBrothers and Zenkaiger. Yes, I know we haven't seen enough of DonBrothers, but I have a really good idea ever since the new Zords came out and were released last week, and mashing it up with Zenkaiger just makes the most sense to me, so I'm going to be doing that in today's video. So yeah, leave a comment down below telling me what you think of my adaptation. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Leave it down in the comments below because I want to know. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I post or go live on this very channel. And yeah guys, without further ado, let's get right into this DonBrothers adaptation. So yeah guys, without prolonging this any longer, let's get right into it. So this season, I've put a lot of thought into it. I thought of naming this season Power Rangers Mythic Legends, but that's already a game and Power Rangers can get sued for that name. So I thought of the name Power Rangers Mystic Fusion, right? I say Mystic because the whole DonBrothers Super Sentai team is based off of some Japanese, lore or folklore story that they pass down generation from generation. It's basically when a gorilla, a dog, a crane, and a demon help fight off other demons and whatever. And I don't know if I took inspiration from that or not. I just wanted to let you guys know. So yeah, let's just start off this whole video right now. So we start out, we open up a couple years, if not a couple months. I'm gonna go with a couple years after the events of Beast Morphers, right? And as we know, Blaze and Roxy were trained to become cadets for Grid Battle Force, right? But they never really paid that off. They were never treated as Rangers after their Blaze and Roxy run of the villains, right? So I think that these DonBrother Rangers should be Blaze, Roxy, and a couple other Rangers, right? So the Red Ranger obviously is going to be Blaze, Yellow Ranger is going to be Roxy, Blue Ranger is going to be Ben, Black Ranger, I want to remake and remodel the entire suit, make that Betty, and make the Pink Ranger an Alien Ranger, because we're getting closer to 2025 when the events of SPD occur in the Power Rangers universe, right? And we have yet to see any Power Rangers aliens, coming to live on Earth, because in SPD a bunch of aliens are coming to live on Earth and just live and coexist with humans. So why not pay that off with the first aliens to live on Earth alongside humans with this alien character of the Pink Ranger, right? This male Pink Ranger who is also really tall and he's an alien. I named him Zeke, right? I feel like it fits for him, and his name is Zeke, right? So basically these Rangers go to another side of, California or wherever they're at to, protect the world and save them from evil. And you may be asking yourselves, who are the villains of this season? The villains of this season are Lord Draken and a mystery White Ranger. This White Ranger is a Q Ranger White Ranger who was evil, right? Lord Draken, I'm particularly depicting the one from the comics right now that has the Dark Spectre powers, and he's meshed up with his old suit and the Dark Spectre powers, and he looks really cool and really scary, right? And this mystery White Ranger is going to turn out to be JJ, his son, right? We know that Tommy in the mainline comic storyline has a son named JJ, right? He is good. He ends up becoming the SPD Green Ranger with the dragon shield that Tommy had when he was Mighty Morphin Green, right? So JJ is going to be this evil White Ranger, but instead of from the main Power Rangers universe, he's going to be Lord Draken's son from the Coinless universe, right? And they're going to be battling throughout the season, basically trying to gain control of the Morphin Grid, and JJ is going to end up winning over Lord Draken, sucking his powers, taking it away, and him becoming the most powerful Ranger ever. So basically, yeah, these ranger powers I depicted as like these ancient mystic powers that have been around for a very long time. They have been used for evil more than good, right? Grid Battle Force were just given them from like the Mystic Force Briarwood team, right? Who guard the Mystic Force place in Briarwood, right? They were given the Morphers from them, and Grid Battle Force decided to make Rangers out of them, not knowing that these Morphers are corrupted with evil, because in my universe, I depict them as these powers are very much handed throughout the villains, right? They were given to Lord Zed's ancestors and different ancestors of villains, right? They were given to Astronema to help create the Psycho Rangers and so on and so forth, right? So these ranger powers are evil. So the Grid Battle Force eventually finds out a way to temporarily cure them or purify them, but that does not work, because as soon as the rangers morph, they end up being turned into like these corrupted versions of the rangers. They can fight it more often than not, but this darkness and corruption that corrupts the Morphers are this, you know, they feed off of fear and insecurity, right? Mostly insecurity. So we're gonna go through that throughout the season, right? Roxy's powers will make her like a dark warrior person, right? So yeah, let's just say her powers were developed for that purpose, to be evil, and she has it worse among the whole team. She has the corruption the worst, and she has to deal with it more often than the other team members do, right? Roxy with these Yellow Ranger powers, right, she's unable to control the evil influence, and this evil influence is kind of taking over her suit and making her feel like she will be nothing more than her cyber villain / Robo Roxy self, right? Blaze goes through the same thing, but not as severe as Roxy. She takes it to heart because she was supposed to be the Yellow Ranger, and she put fear into people's eyes. Every time Blaze and Roxy in this season walk out amongst normal people, they are treated and ostracized as like villains of society, and of course nobody knows they're Rangers, but they are treated as the villains of society ever since the events of Beast Morphers, right? And Blaze and Roxy are having to atone for their sins, if you will, and do good in the world, right, by becoming these Rangers, right? And of course we're gonna have like a 6th and 7th Rangers. I'm thinking of adding Zen Kaiser and 2 Kaiser as the 6 Rangers, but I haven't fleshed out the characters enough, so I feel like they're going to be alluding to a possible Zen Kaiser team, right? A Zen Kaiser Power Rangers team. They're gonna be a 6th Ranger, but they're gonna pop in and pop out before anybody gets to figure out who they are. They're never gonna declothe themselves or undress themselves and show the Rangers who they are underneath the mask. That's going to be leading on to another Zen Kaiser adaptation down the line. And also the Kikinoids from Zen Kaiser, I'm thinking they can be like the Beast Bots for this season, right? But they're going to aid the Rangers in battle, and they're not going to have the Morphers. I have a whole nother plan for their Morphers. They're not going to have the Morphers, but they're going to be like the Beast Bots for the Rangers. And I was thinking of maybe like once or twice the Power Rangers Mystic Fusion can use the Zenkaiger Zords, because the Beast Bots or Kikinoids, I like the name Kikinoids, so I'm going to keep it. The Kikinoids can turn into the Zords for them, fight the battles for them when they cannot get into battle, if that makes sense. So yeah, of course the Rangers have their own Zord, because it was just revealed like last week, and it's called Don Oni Chajin or something like that, right? The Red Ranger has this really cool like humanoid robot thing. The Yellow Ranger has this really cool warrior thing. The Black Ranger has this dog Megazord. Blue Ranger has a gorilla Megazord, and then the Pink Ranger has this swallow or crane Megazord. Forgive me, I'll put a text on the screen of what that bird is. I keep forgetting what the name of it. But yeah, they have those Zords, and whatever Zords come out in DonBrothers going forward, they will have those. But yeah, going back to the evil corruption bit, they will be like having to deal with this evil corruption off and on throughout the entire series, to the point where the Beast Morphers team is going to make like a cameo appearance and then help them through it, right? Help them bring them out of their darkness, and then they're gonna bring their powers into the Morphin Grid. Not the Morphin Grid towers, because at the end of Beast Morphers, they destroyed them, or Zoe and Nate are protesting and telling people not to use Morph-X because it's not a good source of energy, but they still have like access to the Morphin Grid, so they're gonna purify them there. They end up doing that, right? And when they do that, get their powers back and they start acting back to normal, that's when JJ comes down with Lord Draken's powers and wipes out the entire team. By wipe out, I mean he steals their powers, steals all of their powers, captures the Pink Ranger because the Pink Ranger is going to know something about other Ranger powers in other universes that the other team does not. So he's going to capture the Pink Ranger, and also the Pink Ranger has special abilities, right? I wanted to give him like wings or something. And yeah, JJ is going to take him, and then Blaze and Roxy are gonna get Ben and Betty out of there. They get the Grid Battle Force, and then they don't know what to do. And then that's when the season leaves off on a cliffhanger of what these Rangers are going to do, leaving an Easter egg for the next season. And then behind the scenes, we're going to see this evil Q Ranger, White Ranger, have the Zenkaiger morphers, right? And according to old Power Rangers lore, these morphers were created to combat the DonBrothers' powers before they were purified, right? And JJ has them, and he's going to recorrupt them and put the powers into himself, and that's where we're going to leave off. And also, I'm going to say, behind the scenes, Lord Draken, like I said before, Lord Draken and JJ have been sending down forces to take down the Rangers, and then Lord Draken and JJ have physically been fighting each other, and JJ obviously ends up winning over Lord Draken, getting the Dark Spectre, and the Lord Draken power is added to his arsenal of powers, right? He doesn't necessarily add it to his suit right away, but yeah, he's trying to rule the morphing grid, right? And then as soon as he gets the DonBrothers powers at the very end, right, the entire multiverse plunges into chaos, right? The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers team from the comics, Lauren Sheba, Jen Scott from the comics at Shadow Grid Timeline, see what's going on. They're like, wait, this feels familiar. I feel like something like this happens before, but it's too late because every part of the multiverse looks like the RPM dimension after Vengex took over. Every part of the multiverse, and all the Rangers are wiped out, right? Of course, JJ is going to go around the multiverse trying to collect the powers and try to find who they are, but the Rangers are running and hiding and fighting if they have to. And also, I meant to say this, but the black, the blue, and the Pink Rangers lost their morphers and powers, but Blaze and Roxy did not lose their powers, right? They just cannot morph, or JJ will immediately pop up to them and they don't know what to do. And then I will leave a little Easter egg to these star-shaped morphers with little orbs, right? And someone picking them up and realizing and saying it's time to activate these powers again. And that's when the screen goes to black, and that's when we wait till the next season. So if you didn't catch that Super Sentai reference, the next season I'm going to be fan adapting is going to be Q Ranger, and it's going to tie directly into this. So yeah, I'll explain more how Blaze and Roxy are going to play into this overgoing and ongoing storyline in that video I do when I eventually do it, right? And yeah, guys, that was this video. I hoped you liked the storyline that I created, and I hope that you guys really enjoy it. And leave down in the comments below your thoughts and theories about this storyline. Do you hate it? Do you love it? Leave down in the comments below because I want to know. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I post, premiere, or go live on this very channel. You should leave down in the comments below, again, your thoughts and theories on my fan-created Power Rangers Mystic Fusion DonBrothers / Zenkaiger adaptation. Did you hate it? Did you love it? Leave down in the comments below because I want to know. And yeah, guys, you should follow my Instagram and TikTok for exclusive Superheroes 101 content. And yeah, guys, leave down in the comments below if you want more Power Rangers fan adaptation Zenkaiger, or if you want any Super Sentai fan adaptations from me. Leave it down in the comments below because I want to know. And yeah, guys, if you want more content from me, you're gonna have to wait till the next video. And remember, yippee-ki-yay, let's ride!